Hello, and welcome to our best set of battles in Go Battle League's Retro Cup. So with the team that'll be battling like it's the good old days, we have a Skeledirge up at the front, rocking Incinerate, Shadow Ball, and Disarming Voice. Hanging out in the middle, we have Altaria, rocking Dragon Breath, Moonblast, and Sky Attack. And closing everything out, we have Clodsire, rocking Mudshot, Earthquake, and Stone Edge. Alright, so the team all set and ready to go. Let's see how we did. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Edgar, 1921 ABC. Alright, Edgar, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against State, Talonflame. And with that, we actually do manage to get our charge move off first. We'll fire off a Disarming Voice their way. Let's see if we can bait a shield with it. Oh no, they've actually opted not to shield in this one. Seeing that move coming a mile away. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. Oh, they're going for the flame charge. I'm guessing that's the reason why they didn't bait, or they didn't shield in that case, because they knew that that move was going to be the bait. And I'm assuming they're guessing that this move is going to be the heavy hitter. Yep, there it is. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out again, just in case. Yep, there's the fly. And with that, we actually do lose out on this battle here. I'm guessing it's going to be another fly, I'm assuming. Yep. That's going to be goodbye to our Skeledirge there. RIP, buddy, I've served well. With that, we'll go ahead and bring in our Altaria, who is able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Talonflame before they get to the next charge move. That's nice. Alright, with that, next one to deal with is going to be the Lantern, in which case we'll bring in our Clodsire. And with that in mind, they do have another shield under their at their disposal. Under the disposal. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Stone Edge their way. Let's see if we can bait out that final shield here. There we go. Okay, and with that, we are going to need to tank out another Surf, I'm assuming. As well into the red. But with that, their next mon they're bringing in is going to be a Vigoroth. That note, we're able to fire off a Earthquake their way. And with that, they're going to be finishing off our Clodsire here with, I'm guessing, a Bodice Slam. Yep. RIP, buddy, I've served well. Okay, and with that, before Vigoroth does too much damage to my Altaria, we're going to go ahead and fire off a Sky Attack their way. And hopefully it's enough to clear the Vigoroth. There we go. And with that, last one to deal with is going to be the rest of the Lantern. I think we should be able to handle any of the charge moves that they're throwing our way, well, at least one of them. And we should be able to, hopefully, fingers crossed, get ourselves up to a Moonblast before our inevitable demise. Oh, there we go. And so we have made it to the Moonblast. And fire that off their way, clear out their Lantern, and start things out with a win under our belt. There's the word. GG's all around. Match number 2 of this set is going to be up against JZ Master. Alright, JZ Master, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against State, Talonflame. So last time they called my bluff. I'm gonna go ahead and try and bluff them again. The bluff has landed this time. Okay, but now, let's see, we're firing off a Shadow Ball their way this time. Do we take out shield number 2, or do we take out Talonflame? Answer my question before I finish asking it. Oh, and with that, since we managed to clear out the Talonflame, we have also opted to call it a night, so we do manage to carry ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's all around. So with that, we are currently 2-0. So solid start so far. Let's see if we can seal the deal with 3-0 as we go into match number 3, which is going to be up against Alonso's 64. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Cresselia. Just kidding, he's going to be up against a Swampert of the Shadow variety, in which case we're going to bring in our Altaria. With that, the only thing that we might need to worry about is if it's packing Sludge Wave, but otherwise we should be relatively okay. Speaking of, always worry of the day that we might run into a Swampert with Sludge Wave, and lo and behold, it's a Swampert with Sludge Wave. Naturally. Anywho, we do manage to clear out the rest of the Swampert, and now we have the rest of the Cresselia to deal with. And with that, we do manage to get to another Sky attack, so we'll go ahead and fire that off their way. Do we clear out a shield, or do we do decent damage to the Cresselia? Decent damage it is. Okay. With that, they have been building up quite a good amount of energy on their side. I'm kind of curious as to what charge moves they're ready to fire. With that, it's going to be the Moonblast, so we do say goodbye to Altaria there. RIP, buddy, have served well. Yep. Alright. It may be a little risky, but I'm going to try and tank out whatever they have thrown our way. Okay, it's going to be Moonblast, so we have to handle that just fine. And that last mon that we're dealing with is going to be the Toxicroak. Not Toxapex, Toxicroak. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my Clodsire, into which case they have now opted to call it a night, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up against JK. Alright, JK, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Purified Gobat. This should be interesting, because Gobat does pack a Shadow Ball under its belt. I don't think it reached Shadow Ball just yet, so I'm going to call him out on it. There it is. Calling out the bluff on that one. Okay, but now they're getting pretty dangerously close to a Shadow Ball. So we'll go ahead and fire off our own Shadow Ball their way. Do we clear shield number 1, or do we clear the Gobat? Gobat it is. That next mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Jellicent, a mon that we are fairly familiar with, and one that I don't really want to deal with. But we're here. With that though, they have swapped out. We have swapped out for Altaria, in which case they have swapped out for their Abomasnow. Okay, so the Powder Snow definitely putting in work against our Altaria here. On that note, I'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Altaria here. RIP, buddy, have served well. Okay, and with that, go ahead and shield out here. Gonna be a Weather Ball. Not very effective, but we are well in the red, so, you know. Okay, with that, we have the rest of the Jellicent to deal with. The good news is we do have a Shadow Ball at the ready, so we should be able to do good, super effective damage here. So much so that we actually do manage to clear out the Jellicent and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Let's see if we can go the full 5-0 as we go into our final match. And final match of this set is going to be up against Exatop. Alright, Exatop, what do you got? This matchup's going to be up against a Mentine. Okay. Alright, so the water typing is always a concern, but the good news is, for the most part, at least the preferred moves for Mantine doesn't require any water type moves. Bubble Beam is a different story. But the good news is Bubble Beam doesn't really do all too much damage by itself, so it does lower my attack power by a little bit, so that's a little bit concerning. With that in mind, I'm gonna risk it. Does get us one to the red. With that, whoop, they swapped in for their Altaria. Into which case we're gonna come in with a disarming voice. Okay. And with that, we're gonna swap in for our own Altaria here. Okay. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and use up shield number 1 here. Keep Altaria alive as long as we possibly can. And we sky attack. Okay, and I think we should be able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Altaria. Yep, there we go. And that's gonna be the return of the Mantine. One thing to keep an eye out for is the fact that Mantine could know Ice, well, probably does know Ice Beam. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my final shield here. Oh, nope, it's going to be Bubble Beam. Okay, so we don't have to worry there too much. Maybe we could try and wait it out for Moonblast, but I don't know. The Ice Beam is making me paranoid. What can I say? And with that, final monster they're throwing out is going to be the Stunfisk, the Unovan Stunfisk, into which case we're going to bring in our Clodsire. Waste no time with that transition. Okay, with that, they do manage to get off 2 Mud Bombs here. That should get us well into the yellow, but otherwise we should be able to put in pretty good damage onto the Stunfisk here. Okay. Okay, with that, they do have another Mud Bomb heading our way. Does it kill us? Oh, not quite. Oh, now it does. And with that, we'll finish off the rest of the Stunfisk. Can we finish off the rest of the Mantine before our demise? Answer is yes, so we were able to secure ourselves, I think that's victory number 5 and victory number 7 in our time research here. GG's. GG's all around. So with the battles completed, we were able to end the set with a full 5-0. And with the set complete, that pretty much does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. Maybe consider subscribing as well. If you want to check out all of the battles that we've done for the Retro Cup, the VOD for that is saved over on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And if you want to check out when we do these Go Battle League battles live, we tend to do that over on our Twitch channel under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. So that you can follow us on Twitch as well. And if you want other ways to find out when we do these battles live, or you just want to check out our weekly stream schedules, or you just want to check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Once again, that pretty much does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you!